Welcome! In this video tutorial, we're going to talk about how to create a line graph with multiple lines in Excel. First, we'll be going through how to create a line graph with 2 lines in a quick and easy way. Then we'll be talking about how to add or remove lines from the graph to have the exact number of lines you need. Shall we start? Hello, and welcome to EasyClick Academy. My name's Maria, and together with our EasyClick team, we're here to make sure you'll be able to use Excel in a quick and easy way, thanks to our digestible video tutorials. To create a line graph with multiple lines in Excel, first select the data which you want to show in the graph. To begin, we'll create a graph with 2 lines, so we select John's and Lucy's monthly sales. We now click on the Insert tab, go to the section Charts, and click on Insert Line or Area Chart. There are a number of options from which we can choose. Here we'll go for the first option, a simple line graph. So we click on it and we can move on. The line graph's been instantly inserted into the spreadsheet. We can move the graph area a bit, and together we'll have a look at how to add a line in the graph. Let's say we want to add a third line, which would represent Jane's sales. We right-click into the graph area and click on Select Data. A window pops up where we can see John's and Lucy's sales, the data already included in the graph. To add extra data, click on the button Add here on the left. You'll see another window where you can name the data series you want to include and define the range in the line below in series values. So let's have a look at how to do that. In the first text box, we'll type Jane. And in the text field Series Values, we click on this arrow, which will allow us to define the data range we want to enter in the graph. Now we press Enter, then OK, and the left pane in the window now shows Jane's data too. Once we press OK again, the third line appears in the line graph. The same way you can add as many lines as needed based on the data you want to include in the graph. But that's not all. If needed, it's easy to hide any of the lines that show in the graph too. Again, right-click within the graph area to find Select Data. To hide John's data, simply untick the box next to John, press OK, and that's it. Only Lucy's and Jane's sales now appear in the graph. To show John's sales again, right-click into the graph area, click on Select Data, and tick John's box. When we press OK, the line for John's sales will appear in the graph again. And let's move on now. Let's take a look at how we can edit the lines in the graph or remove them completely. We right-click into the graph area again, go to Select Data one more time, and we'll start with the Edit button here. With this button, we can edit the data series name or range. We can click on Jane and press Edit, which will allow us to rename the data series or change the range of the series values just as we need. We don't want to change anything right now, so we can hit Cancel and move on to the last button here, Remove. That one serves to remove any data series no longer needed in the graph. We can click on Lucy, for example, then press Remove, and the data series along with the line are completely removed from the graph. But make sure you use this option only when you no longer need the data series in the graph. We can press OK now and have a look at a couple of more options that can help you tweak the graph according to your needs. You can easily change the position of the graph. Simply click into the blank space in the graph area, press and hold the left mouse button, and move the graph to the position you need. The size of the graph can also be adjusted easily. Click on any of the little circles located in the corners of the graph and drag to set the desired size. To rename the graph, double-click on Chart Title and change the name as you need. To see how you can change any other chart element, watch more video tutorials by EasyClick Academy. The links to the videos are in the description below. Find them under How to Add Chart Elements in Excel. There's a possibility to adjust colors or change a style for the graph too. Simply click into the blank graph area again, then find the tab Chart Design and use the button Change Colors to choose from various color palettes. To change the style of the graph, go to the Chart Design tab again, click on this down arrow, and pick the style that suits you best. Now, there's one important thing to remember. The graph is dynamic, which basically means that if you change a value in the data table, it'll be reflected in the chart immediately. For example, If we change John's sales for February from 123 to 56, we'll see it right away on the graph line. So, now you know how to create a graph with multiple lines in Excel. And if you'd like to know more about how to easily create other chart types or how to modify them further, watch separate video tutorials by EasyClick Academy. The links to the videos are in the description below. If you found this tutorial helpful, give us a like and watch other video tutorials by EasyClick Academy. Learn how to use Excel in a quick and easy way. Is this your first time on EasyClick? We'll be more than happy to welcome you in our online community. Hit that subscribe button and join the Easy Clickers. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.